Hey everyone, welcome back to my channel. My name is Kristen and today I'm going to be sharing with you 3 different DIY IKEA hacks to make some really cute home decor pieces. I haven't been able to go to IKEA lately, which makes me so sad, but I have so many IKEA items around the house, so I'm using things that I already have, repurposing them, redoing them, and creating some new home decor out of it. So if you guys have any of these IKEA products laying around your house, definitely try these out as well. And if you don't, I'll leave all the links to them down below in the description box so you can check out the items. Everything that I got from IKEA is so affordable. I'm not using any tools, and these are very simple DIY. So I think anyone can do them, and I think you definitely should. So anyways, if you enjoyed watching, definitely make sure you give this video a big thumbs up and hit that like button, and let's go ahead and get started. So to make this first DIY, you're going to need the Sortso rug from IKEA. This is one of my favorite affordable pieces at IKEA, $3.50. We're going to be turning it into an African mudcloth rug, and this is going to be so simple. We're going to be mimicking the same patterns found in African mudcloth and simply painting them on the rug. You're going to need some acrylic black paint and just a thin brush, and we're just going to start our patterns off. So I'm just looking at my rug, and I know that this rug is kind of split into 4 different sections, and we're going to be using those sections to kind of separate our patterns. If you don't have a very steady hand, you can definitely pencil in your idea before you start painting, but I'm just going to kind of wing it, go for it, and paint on my pattern. This first row up here is going to be super simple. I'm doing like a little arrow pattern all the way across. Very easy. I'll probably add some more detail to it later on, but that's going to be the first section. I'm going to make sure that every single section is a new pattern. So to separate in between patterns, I'm going to be doing little dots all the way across this little seam here. So it's super simple, just doing little polka dots all the way down. Don't worry too much about spacing and making it perfect. I actually think it looks really nice when it looks painted on and not printed on. So the next section we're going to be doing is very simple again, 3 vertical lines and 3 horizontal lines, and switching that up all the way across the row. This is a very easy pattern to do, but when you see it all together, it actually looks really intricate. So it adds a lot of detail to the rug and just adds another pattern to this design. Now to separate this third section, I'm going to be doing more little dots all the way across, but this time I'm doing it kind of in 2 rows, so we'll have more dots in the middle here just to kind of make it look a little bit different. For this third section, I'm going to be doing another simple pattern that looks really intricate at the end, but it's very simple. It's just an X pattern all the way across. But to get this kind of double X pattern, all you have to do is make a V and then turn that V sideways, upside down, and then sideways again, and you end up with this double X pattern. And then to add a little bit of detail, I'm putting a little dot in the middle of the X and a little dot in between the little diamond area, and it kind of fills in the space. I love this pattern. Again, very easy to achieve, but in the end, it looks really cool and really detailed. And then to add some symmetry, I'm going to be doing a straight line of polka dots in between these rows as well, so it kind of matches the top section. And then we're going to start the last pattern. So for this last row, I'm going to be doing 3 arrows up and 3 arrows down. And really, it's just a pretty wide V, and you just repeat that all the way across. So just looking over the rug now, I think this top section needs a little bit more detail, so I'm just adding in these miniature arrows beside the bigger ones just to add a little bit more there, and look how amazing it looks all together. It honestly looks like a traditional African mudcloth rug, and I cannot believe that I just did this freehand with paint. Super easy, super affordable to achieve this look. It's actually very on trend right now, and they have African mudcloth in almost every home decor store, and it's very pricey. So the fact that you can just make it yourself at home with some paint and a plain rug is really cool. I love that this piece can kind of be turned into a wall tapestry if you wanted. You can kind of sew it into a pillowcase, but you'll end up with a really unique piece no matter how you do it, because I'm sure everyone's will turn out different. So if you have this IKEA rug, definitely try out this DIY. This next DIY is probably one of my favorites. This is using the Ikea flattest basket that's $14.99, and we're going to be turning it into a pendant light. These woven pendant lights are so popular right now. They add so much texture and warmth into a space, and this basket is absolutely perfect to be able to achieve that look. So this is very simple to make. Anyone can do it. All you really need is some white acrylic paint or any color you want, as well as a wide brush to be able to paint the basket, some scissors, a utility hook to hang it up, and a pendant plug-in light. These are sold at Ikea for $10, but you can also get this from Michael's. That's where mine's from. And these are great because you don't need any kind of like wiring. You can just plug it in and hang it to the ceiling. So it's a really fun, easy way of making a pendant light. So the first thing we have to do is take off these handles, because that's really what's making it look like a traditional basket. So I'm just cutting these off. You don't ruin the basket by doing this because these are kind of looped through. So as long as you just cut the handle and not the basket, you're good to go. Then we're going to be flipping it upside down and cutting a hole in the top. And that's so that we can string the wire through. So you only need to cut a little hole just to be able to pull the end of the wire through this, because we don't want the light bulb slipping through. So don't cut too big of a hole, and then squirt out some of your paint. So I'm doing white paint. I'm going to be painting the top half of this basket white. This step is absolutely not necessary. If you don't want to paint it, you don't need to. If you want to pick a different color, you can definitely do that, or pick a different pattern to paint on. So you can really customize this however you want. You also don't have to paint too perfectly because you won't really see the top part of it once it's hung up. But anyways, when all that is painted, you can pull your light bulb through and it should stay right at the top there. So you have a perfect pendant. All you have to do is just screw in your little hook into the ceiling wherever you want to hang it. I'm adding a second hook behind the curtain here so I can string the cord behind the curtain so you can't see it, and plug it in and turn it on, and there you have it. This beautiful woven pendant light that was so easy to make, and it's just so cool that you can just make this yourself out of a plug-in pendant light, a little painted basket, and you have the exact same look. I love the way this turned out. The light that comes out of it is so beautiful. It kind of diffuses through the little openings and puts this beautiful task light right on top of my little desk area that I created. So I definitely recommend you guys try this at home if you have a basket or have this exact basket. I think it is such a great way of making your own pendant light. For this last DIY, you're going to need the Lasbin mirror from Ikea, and this is actually new at Ikea. It's this little set of 2 for $16.99, and I just love the shape of these, love the finish of them. They're really pretty and can be used in so many different ways. They actually have a stand, like a little picture frame, and they can stand on any kind of surface like that, or they can be hung. So I really like the versatility of it. But for this DIY, we're just going to be using the larger mirror and turning it into a tassel wall hanging mirror. These are really pretty, very boho, and they're such a great wall decor piece. So all you need for this is the IKEA mirror, some yarn in any color you want, and a hot glue gun. So to get started on the tassels, we're just going to be twisting some yarn around your phone or a piece of cardboard that's about the same size, and twist it around your phone lengthwise 20 times. That's what's going to make a pretty bushy tassel. And once you're done that, just cut off the end and take the yarn off of your phone. Now using your scissors, just cut one end of the loop, and that's going to be the end of your tassels, and use a small piece of string to tie the top of the loop together. This is where the little head of the tassel is going to be, and then use another piece of string and tie together a little knot to make the top head of your tassel. So it should look like this little octopus looking thing. Doesn't matter if it's a little frayed like this in different sizes, because you can cut it off and trim it to be the same size, and then just repeat this same process again to make the exact same thing, so we can have 2. So again, looping it around your phone, tying these 2 little knots to make the shape, and you have 2 perfect little tassels. Now bringing back the IKEA mirror, we're just going to be hot gluing our tassels onto the corners of the mirror. So we're using the bottom corners here, just putting a little blob of hot glue on there and sticking the top of the tassels on, and that should be sturdy enough to hold it on there. You could probably also use E6000 if you have that, but
all you have to do is just let the glue dry and then they're good to go. I'm hanging mine on the wall using a picture hanger, and there you have it, a little tassel mirror to hang above your dresser or on a wall. I think it looks so cute with little macrame pieces like this and plants. It has a really traditional look to it, but also a really cute boho twist on it with the tassels. So I just think this is such a cute little dainty piece to add to any space. Again, you can pick whatever yarn color you want to really customize it to your space, but this is such a simple DIY that anyone can do.
So that's it for today's video. I hope you guys enjoyed watching all these different DIY IKEA hacks. I really enjoyed making all of them, and I absolutely love the way they turned out. My light, my rug, my little mirror, everything is so cute, so boho, so me. I love it. Let me know down below, out of the three, which one was your favorite. So if you enjoyed watching, make sure you give this video a big thumbs up and hit that like button. And if you haven't already, make sure you guys are subscribed to my channel. We are almost at 500,000 subscribers, and I can't even believe I'm saying that. It's crazy to me. So thank you guys for subscribing. If you haven't subscribed yet, click the red subscribe button down below and make sure you guys have my notifications turned on so you never miss my upcoming videos. Love you guys so much, and I'll see you in my next one. Bye!